What is up, you guys? My name is Elizabeth and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. As always, my focus is on writing worlds, dreaming big, and making every day magical. Today, we are doing an unboxing video slash planner setup video of the Lover's Lane collection from the Daily Grind Planner. So if all things planners and just starting a fresh month is something that you're interested in, then just keep watching. So I have been feeling a little bit under the weather lately, and I don't know what's been going on. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. So this planner launch came at just the right time because I was not feeling like recording today. And then it came and I was like, you know what? We're going to set up the camera and we're just going to do it. And we're just going to hang out and admire my new covers and collection stuff from the Daily Grind Planner. So what I really like about this collection most is this cover. When they released this cover, it really caught my eye because it reminds me of the original Daily Grind Planner from like 2022 when it was first launched. And oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. Was it 2022 when they launched? Whatever. It's like the original cover. It's got the icing dripping from the top as well as the sprinkles. I absolutely fell in love with that cover. I was heartbroken when they decided to move on and move forward, which, you know, companies do. I totally understand. You got to innovate and you've got to invent and innovate. But I'm really happy that they brought that similar style back. And I'm absolutely in love with it. This is probably, I'm probably going to be sticking with this one for a lot of February because I am absolutely in love with this cover. But yeah, I've just been feeling, I don't know, like January. Okay. So I feel like I've been getting a lot of content in my like feed. That's hair. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been getting a lot of content in my feed, like jump starting the new year, like, I don't know, like everyone's like really diving into 2026 and like I'm really happy for them. Like, go for it, man. Like, New Year's our year. Like this is 2026. 2026 is our year. Totally on board with that. The problem I'm having is like I feel like January has been kind of like a reevaluation month for me. I normally set my goals end of December and then I dive right into January and I like go, which is great and that's fantastic. But this year I decided to kind of take a step back and I did decide what my next like couple of goals are going to be over the next 4 months. Like, as you guys know, I want to become a best-selling published author. Not going to happen this year, but I can move forward on it. Like, one of my big goals this year is to finish Project Ember and start submitting that to literary agents by May. So things like that. But like, I'm talking like taking a step back and figuring out, okay, like what worked for me in 2025 and what did not work in 2025. And one of the things that I noticed as I've been just self-reflecting. You okay, baby? Yeah. The door startled her, I think. You can see her little head. Hi, baby. She's at home with me because the snow has just been awful. Like, normally I drop her off at doggy daycare because she gets seasonal sadness because, you know, it's cold and we don't go out with her as much as I would love to when it's freezing. But doggy daycare makes things so much easier and it makes her so happy. What was I saying? Reevaluating. So yeah, January has been like a month of just reevaluating what worked in 2025, what didn't work in 2025, and what I'm going to choose to carry into 2026 / what am I letting go? And that's a lot. That's a lot to think about. And like, I feel like what I've been seeing online is like a lot of people are just like, just do the thing, just go. And it's like, yes, that's great. I'm really happy. But I've been choosing January as my month to like pump the brakes a bit and just kind of figure out, okay, what do I really want to accomplish by the end of 2026, and what systems are going to get me there. So, for example, one of my goals is just to have a very nice, clean, organized home. Okay. And that can be an easily measured goal of like you clean one corner of a room every day, or you can clean a room every single day. Like you can break it down. But I was also kind of sitting there thinking, okay, but how can I delegate certain tasks? Like who can I rely on to help me accomplish my goals a little bit more? Because I feel like what happens is like we as individuals can feel like these are my goals, and so therefore I have to shoulder the whole of the goal. And when I was kind of sitting down with what I wanted to accomplish in 2026, one of them being like having a clean home, right? I was like, but how am I actually going to get there? Like, yes, I can sit down and clean every single room, like a room a day or something like that, right? But that doesn't actually get me to my real goal of having a truly organized home. And then I was like, okay, during my child's nap, as you guys know, I'm a stay-at-home parent. So during my child's nap, I'm spending like an hour or two just trying to keep maintenance. And I don't actually get to tick off the boxes of organizing my home the way that I want to. And so I was talking with my husband about it, and I was like, why don't we finally hire some cleaners? And so we finally did. And it took me a couple of days to like just start organizing my home enough for the cleaners to really like, you know, get in good and do, is that, yeah, this is the way that I want to do it. I'm like putting on the, as you can see, I'm putting on the, wow, the discs, the metal discs. These are metal discs, by the way. And I was like talking to my husband about it, and I was like, I need help. Like, I need more help. Like, we have people to, like, take care of our dog during the day, which is great. That checks a box for me of she's happy, I'm happy. You're not happy right now because we haven't gone outside today because it's so icy and snowy. I feel so bad for her. But I was like, how can I start delegating more tasks? And so that's where, when we decided, I was like, you know what? It's time. It's something I've wanted for like years. I've wanted to hire cleaners for years. I just never really kind of figured out, okay, like when I was going to do it. And honestly, after seeing them deep clean my home, which I need to like show you guys like in a later video, I realized how much time I had wasted over the years just like not hiring cleaners to help me out with my home. If you can afford cleaners, you got to do it. Like, I wish I had started doing that, like hiring people to clean my home. I wish I had done that when we first moved in. That would have been the perfect time to just start having people just clean my home. Oh my gosh. And honestly, it takes a huge burden off of my shoulders, because what was happening was my home in general, I really enjoy cleaning, but I live in like a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath situation. Okay. And that is a lot for not only a stay-at-home parent, but also a writer. Like, I was running into the issue of I could not keep up with how much I had to clean all the time. And so having cleaners means that I get to focus on a couple of tasks per day. So the tasks that I focus on are doing my laundry, washing my dishes, and then obviously folding the laundry ties in with doing the laundry, but then actually organizing like a space in my home per day. And that is something that's one of my goals for 2026, is to have a clean and organized home. If I can focus on the organized part, my cleaners, the people, the wonderful people, fabulous women that came into my home and like deep cleaned it, like they can focus on the cleaning part, and I can focus on the actual organization of my home and how I want my home to feel. Okay, we're gonna pause on that conversation. I put the dividers in, I put the discs in. This is everything I wanted and more. I am so stinking in love with this planner. And it has pockets. I don't know if I showed you guys that. It has pockets. I love it. Love, 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 love. I think this is going to be my main planner. So I need to switch over the stuff that's in my current main planner. I started setting up like all of my Valentine's Day planners. I should just do like a walkthrough with you guys what my actual Valentine's Day planner setups are like. But this is the planner cover that I've been using. Like my other Valentine's Day covers, I can show you one because the other two are upstairs. This one I'm using for like my reading tracker. I debated using this for like my writing. I might do a hybrid of like my writing and my reading, but like I don't know. I'm one of those people that like I don't like my planners to mix too much, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But I've got like some books in here that I've got to read. We need to do a sit down and do like a TBR list for Valentine's Day because I have a couple of novels that are on my list for February that I want to get through. Oh, and then also, okay, I am in love with the washi tape they have. Like, how cute are these washi tape? This is probably one of my favorite collections, honestly, because everything's pink and like I'm such a girly girl. Like I am all things feminine. I am all things girly girl. And like, it just speaks to my soul, man. I am here for this. I am here for this pink vibe, all pink vibe. I love it. I absolutely stinking love it. I know what I'm going to use the travel planner for. I'm going to use that for like my sticker books. Let's set up the planner covers and keep them empty for right now and then start transferring stuff over. Yeah, but I started evaluating like my systems really like end of December into January. And I was like, okay, so here's part of the reason why I decided to hire cleaners is because I was like, anytime I would get sick, anytime my family would get sick, all of us would just be operating at like 20%. And it was everything we could do to just survive during that, like getting sick. And then by the time I'm feeling better again, it's like, okay, all of that hard work I had put into cleaning my home, it's like, it's gone. Because now there's a bunch of dishes to do and like the bathrooms need to be like deep cleaned or whatever. But by hiring cleaners to either come like once a week or every 2 weeks, it takes a huge burden off of my shoulders and my husband's shoulders to try and make sure that we're hitting every single room every couple of days. It's like, nope, like they come in every 1 to 2 weeks and they just do a deep clean. And so I know that no matter what is happening in life, I have people that are able to come over and clean my home and make sure everything's sanitary and everything's clean. And honestly, that makes me feel so much better because what was getting on my last nerve was I would get done. So as you guys, I mentioned earlier in this vlog, I am a stay-at-home parent and I take my kid out and we do a bunch of mommy and me activities, which is fantastic. That's the goal. But during my kid's nap, it was like, okay, after doing all of these activities, I now have to spend like 2 hours trying to get my home back in order and clean everything. And then also tackle a new room and then try to organize. It was just getting to be too much. It was just too much. And so that's what I'm talking about, like when I'm talking about reevaluating systems. Like January was very much so reevaluating what systems work and what systems don't. And for me, being Miss Independent and trying to tackle everything. Ooh, these discs are really cute too. These are for the Lucky in Love cover. I'm in love. I love these. Okay, now I just don't know which. So this is how it's supposed to be. Like this is the front And then this is the back. So it's like giving like Las Vegas vibes, which honestly, I do love Las Vegas, but it also has this cute, I really like the cards. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's really cute. I think I'm gonna go with the cards as the cover. I'm gonna do a Franken planner moment, and I'm going to just reverse the covers, I think. Aw, it spells love. Love. It's cute. Yeah, I like it that way, I think. Yeah. But yeah, like January was such a month for me of reevaluating where I am, where I want to be, and how I'm going to get there. And it's also a strange time for me. I feel like 2026, going into 2026, things are definitely changing on a very personal level for me. And the tides are shifting for sure. I don't know if that's how that's happening for you. For me, I've just been, again, looking at all of my systems in place and kind of figuring out, okay, what is not working for me anymore? I mean, even down to like my routine, guys. Like, I've been reevaluating whether or not waking up at 5 in the morning is for me. And some days it is and some days it isn't. I've been evaluating what technologies I'm using. I've been deleting apps like crazy on my phone. And especially the energy that I want to bring around in my pocket on my phone. And then also like the layout of my phone. Like what apps do I want on the front cover of my phone? Like what do I want to see when I first open up my phone? I don't want to see Instagram. I don't want to see social media in general. I like it. Do I want this or do I want this? It's cute. I think I'm gonna go with the cards. I can always switch it later if I don't like it. That's another thing, is decisions are not permanent. Like just make a decision, stick with it for like a little, and then if you don't like it, you can switch it up. Where are my discs for this? Discs, no, dividers. Here we are. Yeah, but moving into 2026 has been very interesting for me. I don't know if it's been like weird for you guys too. Aw, you're the main character in your own love story. So true. That's another thing, is like going into 2026, I feel like main character energy needs to be like top of mind. Like you are the main character of your life. It's time you start living like it. For sure. But I've just been kind of thinking through what I want 2026 to look like, what systems I really want in place to get me to my goals. Like, again, reevaluating my 5 a.m. wake up. And then also reevaluating how I'm spending my 5 a.m. wake up. Because what I usually do is I wake up at 5 in the morning and then I roll out of bed and I go and do yoga. And there are some mornings where sometimes I feel a little rushed doing that. But is that the vibe that I want going into my day? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's just a time of self-reflection and reevaluation. Also, interesting tidbit is I'm on like the last chapter and a half of draft 1 for Project Ember, which is absolutely bonkers to me. Do I want? No, I think I want the original covers for these. See, make a decision. If you don't like it, you can always change it. I'm going with the original covers. Yeah, I'm on the last chapter and a half of Project Ember Draft 1. Now, that being said, I already know going into Draft 2, there are some major changes that need to happen. I'm really proud and happy with the story as a whole, but like, I feel like I can dig deeper in certain scenes, and just to be frank, there are some characters I need to get rid of in in Project Ember, because this is the first book of a potential series. And I started out knowing that there were going to be certain characters that would appear later, and then I just, without really considering how they would impact this direct story, I just kind of put them in. And then after kind of writing the whole thing, almost all of the thing, I'm like, yeah, I could probably get rid of a couple of characters and save them to be introduced in the second book, because their stories don't really begin until the second book. Because until then, it's like their only purpose would be as friendship for the female main character, which is fine, but she has friends that are more useful in the first book. So it's hard to think about, okay, even though I really like these characters, having to get rid of some of them because they just aren't useful in this first book yet. They will be useful in the second and third and fourth and fifth books, but how I introduce them later on, I think, is more important than keeping them in this first book. Now, that being said, that means that I have to do some major edits. But that's the case with any rough draft. I feel like draft 1 of your book is never what actually goes out to the public, because it's got you have so much work to do. Draft 3 or 4 is more likely what's going to be what is sent to a literary agent. So I'm going to finish draft 1 by end of January, and then I'm going to dive right in to draft 2 of Project Ember after I'm going to finish draft 1. Then I have to do a read through, and no marking up, just having a notepad of major beats that I'm okay, definitely need to come back and tweak this, just doing a raw read through, which is going to be so rough. And it's so hard when you're a writer and you read through your stuff and you're you really just want to edit it right then and there. And it's nope, you can't do it, because you have to really look at the whole book and figure out what is flowing and what isn't. So I'm very excited about that, but also kind of intimidated, because once I finish draft 1, then it's I know I have a bunch of edits to do, but one step at a time, one chapter at a time, and it will get done. Okay, we have set up my little travel planner with the little divider tabs. Another thing I've been reevaluating is my standards, not only for other people in my life, but also for myself. What's the kind of person I want to be going into 2026? Is it the same person that I was in 2025? And I can already tell you the answer to that is no. In 2025, I felt very chaotic, very desperate in certain points, and I don't want to bring that energy into 2026. I don't want to chase my dreams. I want to attract what I desire. There is a lot of work to be done, but I just feel 2025 was throwing darts on the board and just kind of figuring, okay, what's going to stick? All right, while I'm talking, I'm going to be putting my stickers in here. But it's I can't be that chaotic person anymore now that I have learned so many life lessons over 2025. And just, it's just moving into 2026, I need to leave things behind that don't serve my ultimate goals, which are my health, my career, what kind of environment do I want to have, and dropping the parts of me that don't serve that. For example, you know, like let's say you have a goal to lose a certain amount of weight. I know that I'm on a health journey to get into the best shape of my life because I know that in order to be here, to write my novels, to have creative bursts, to be the best that I can be, I need to be fit. I need to be healthy. I need to be eating well. And so I can't be eating things that don't fuel me. Like, I need to raise my standards to say, I don't eat stuff that makes me feel awful. I don't eat things that make me feel awful. I don't eat things that don't like fuel my body and or my soul. Like, if it does not fuel you, then leave it behind in 2025. Same thing with how people treat you. If somebody was treating you a certain way in 2025, don't bring that energy into 2026. You deserve better than that. You do. Or like, for me, I was noticing, like, my husband and I are very hard workers. And what was happening was we would get to the end of our day and we weren't spending as much time together as I would have liked. So in 2026, I made it a personal goal of mine to be like, okay, we're doing an at-home date night like once a week of let's play a video game. Speaking of which, our latest video game has been Dispatch. That's a lot of fun. That game is a lot of fun. And if you get motion sick with video games like I do, you won't get motion sick with that one. It's a really good game. But that was something that I noticed that was not working in 2025. I was like, I need to spend more time with my husband. Because I was just diving straight into like my career and trying to make sure our environment's good and like obviously motherhood and all of the things, just trying to juggle everything all at once. And I was like, you know, I need to do a better job of dating my husband. And it's tough when you have small kids, by the way, to like date your spouse. So one of my personal goals is like, am I doing an at-home date night like once a week? / are we going out once a month, like just the two of us, just to reconnect and just rekindle that spark, you know? But yeah, just taking a step back and just kind of reevaluating what is working and what isn't. And something that I was also thinking through, part of the reason why I didn't post much during January is because I was thinking through like YouTube. And I do this often. It is like how I want to show up and be accountable for myself on social media, because I started this channel to really document my journey of becoming a writer and then becoming a traditionally published author and then eventually becoming a best-selling novelist. Those are my goals. Like, I am a writer, I write daily, and now I'm on a mission to become traditionally published. And we're going to document that together. But also just kind of figuring out how I want to show up, because I also want to start doing more short form content. I've been back and forth on it. Of how do I want short form content to serve? And at first I was like, oh man, maybe I'll just stick with like long form content, which is great. I enjoy doing my YouTube channel. It's fantastic. But there is a caveat here. I feel like I was doing that because I was scared of short form content, because when I think of short form content, I'm thinking like you need something to entertain, educate, or you need to draw your audience in 3 minutes, versus like long form content where I set up my phone, we sit down, I'm literally putting my planner together with you guys. Like, I hope that you guys are putting your planner together, but we're like just sitting down and like having a girl chat. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not trying to like fit it all in 3 minutes. But with like short form content, it's like you have to go and be super, super snappy. Yeah, like, I feel like YouTube, like, long form content is where I'm most comfortable because it's easier for me to tell my story here than it is to try and cram it into like 3-minute videos. But I think that doing 3-minute videos is kind of important as well, because I feel like what I could start doing there is like word counts, or like just like, here's where I'm writing today kind of thing, because I don't necessarily always write in my office because I'm always on the go as a mom, and I feel like it's important to share that reality with everyone. And I could do that with like 3-minute videos, because I'm not going to film in public if I can help it. Like, I don't mind filming like going to Carowinds. I don't mind filming like going to the Greenway and stuff like that. But I feel really weird when it's like, there's like, I don't know, like if I'm out in public and doing my own thing and it's like, I don't know, filming in public can be kind of weird. And you do get over it, but like, I don't know. We'll see. But I think maybe 3-minute videos might be fun to do or try in terms of accountability, because the whole goal of this channel when I first started was and is accountability of, am I doing my writing? Am I hitting my goals with my writing? And just to document my journey. And I feel like social media in general has like kind of lost that touch of documenting journeys. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like in my feed, I've been noticing that of people are shifting from trying to document to like doing like series stuff and like, I don't know, like changing what they're doing. And that's fine. That's great. But I have always viewed it as, if I were to do a series, it would be like a write with me series. But I don't know if I want to do that. I know that I'm doing live streams. I'm planning on doing like write with me live streams for sure. I really enjoy YouTube in the sense of documenting what I'm doing and sharing like my passions and sharing just my journey to become a best-selling novelist. That's just the goal. That's the dream. And then after that, who knows? But that's my ultimate goal. Okay, I'm loving these sticker books. I do like using the travel planner to like keep all of my sticker books. It's so cute. Okay. Great. Boom. Okay, so I have my little decorative stickers, and then I have my system stickers as well in this. So I'll be able to just grab it and go. I like it. Okay, what's up next? I have the like love insert thing. Love Story Lane seasonal insert. That needs to go upstairs in, I have a Valentine's Day planner cover that I need to put this in. So this is gonna go upstairs with me. That's cute. It has like a part that's like things that filled my heart this week. Moments or people that made me smile, comforts or routines that helped me feel grounded. Wait, I didn't mean to turn the page. And then lessons, habits, or feelings I want to bring into next week. That's nice. Everybody needs a little bit of self-love right now. I feel like everyone needs it right now. Especially with the new year. I don't know. I feel like January just hit me like really hard. Okay, look at this notebook cover. Like, it's so stinking cute. Sealed with love. When I saw this, I was like, okay, well, that's definitely good. Oh, and it has a pocket. Like, this is an actual pocket. You can put something in there. Like a little letter. A little love letter to yourself if you want. Speaking of love letter, self-care menu notepad. I had my eye on this. So it's got like a self-care menu with appetizers, which are like quick indulgences like 5 to 15 minutes. Like you can have your like morning coffee ritual, gentle stretching, gratitude journaling. Main course is like what is the heart of your like ritual, which is like a long bath, creative project, or like a nature walk. Accompaniments are like enhancing your experience for like 10 to 20 minutes, like face mask, favorite playlist, and aromatherapy. And then for like dessert, it's like sweet endings, 15 to 30 minutes, like call a loved one, favorite show, or evening tea. I feel like it's helpful to have like a routine that you can get behind. And that's the main thing I've been reevaluating lately is like, what is my day-to-day routine like and what is just not working for me anymore. And honestly, it's like, it's just one of those things where I've just been reevaluating my schedule and kind of figuring out, okay, like what really is working for me, what isn't working for me. I'm going to stop recording here for the moment. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, magical day. Can you trust me?